Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 17 of Direwolf20's Enigmatica 2 Expert Series. Today we've got some Thaumcrafty work to do. Last episode we, pasted in, I was going to say I built, but no, I definitely didn't build this. We pasted in this building that somebody else made, and it's looking pretty cool, and I'm enjoying living in a fancy house. So this is our Thaumcraft area. We're going to do lots of magical things in here. Lots of cool magical Thaumcrafty stuff happening in this area for sure. And there's a creeper up here. I didn't actually. Let's make sure that we've at least claimed this area. I don't know that it needs to be chunk loaded. So we'll hold off on chunk loading it for now, but for at least claim it. At least claim it. So we've got Thaumcraft going on, right? Yeah, booyah. Thaumcraft time. Let's do it up. We've got some research to do to get progressed. Discovering Oromancy. So we did visit the highest peaks at some point. I do need to visit the lowest depths of the world to unlock Oromancy. I feel like that might be a good idea. And also I knocked a hole in my wall just so I could get in and out of my base a little easier. And hopefully nobody complains too much about that. Too much. Let's head to the deepest depths, as it were, just to quickly complete that Oromancy aspect of the quest. So I don't know actually that I've finished setting up ever. Should I? I've got you. Let's get a 3x3. Hello, zombie. Trying not to fill up my inventory with junk at the moment. So can I just... I would like to get like a straight up path down to a decent Y level. I'm not mining here per se, I'm just... Hello. Just getting to a point, right, where... And there's lots of things I need to get into today, but I wanna get Oromancy unlocked. So just going to the deepest depths, I assume I just need to like get to or maybe scan bedrock. Maybe scan bedrock. And a site should go into here, shouldn't it? Yeah, probably. Let's see. I'm currently at Y level 26, so we're actually pretty close. And people were like, Dire, don't make a drill. Come on, drills are the best. Now, there might be some zombies coming my way. We'll find out if they find their way and pathfind into me. But all I want is to hit the deepest depths. Yeah, like I said, not sure if I have to scan bedrock or just get near bedrock. For the tops of the mountain one, you just needed to like get there, right? Hey, there we go. We just had to visit. And while I'm here, might as well scan bedrock. Nothing new. It's bedrock. You can learn something from that. If nothing new can be learned from it, why does it keep glowing? Oh well. We'll figure it out. Hey, there we go. We learned something there. Alright, so now we gotta get back out of this cave, and we have to hit our head along the whole way. And I guess I'll meet you back at the base, because this will take a minute. Alright, so now I should be able to unlock Oromancy. Complete! Hooray! And to get into this, we need the V Resonator and the Caster's Gauntlet, which I shouldn't have too much of a problem getting. So the V Resonator is quartz and iron plate, as I believe it is. Yes, an iron plate and nether quartz. And then the Gauntlet is going to need some leather, and another thermometer, and that V Resonator and some iron. So I might have some leather. If not, I think we've got actually additions, which means I can turn zombie into leather, right? But I've got just enough to be cool, right? So let's get a little bit of you. Let's get a little bit of iron going on here. I want to have enough. You know, I'm going to snag like a whole stack of quartz, or a bunch of quartz at least. And then we'll stick you into things mode. Huzzah! Okay. Now we can get our V Resonator, and then we can also get the Gauntlet. I believe we should have everything we need for the Gauntlet. Did I not have gold over here? I thought I would have had gold. I guess I don't, so never mind. We don't have what I need for the Gauntlet. Let's get some gold. I like to keep a little bit of stuff over there until I have like a healthy access to like a remote storage system of some kind, like Applied Energistics, which we'll clearly be getting into at some point. Cool. So U plus U equals the B resonator, which is a good check, right? And then to make the gauntlet, we just need the 3 iron. And we're good to go. Nice. And while we're here, let's go ahead and get 1 of you so that I can make another one of these. Nice. Huzzah. So we've got our gauntlet, and that's pretty cool. And I'm going to throw these extra resources in here for now. You know what? Arcane stone, those are sky stone bricks. So I don't know that I need them, but let's also put away all these crystals that we've got. All right, cool. Just to clean up my inventory a little bit. So that marks complete the Oromancy chapter, which means we can get into the basics for Oromancy. I'd like to, if I can. Let's see. Oh, cool. I can make my goggles revealing. That's what I was looking for the other day. But Oromancy is where you can get into like the spells and like the casting and all that cool stuff. Yeah, but I was also looking at getting into goggles of revealing. And that's actually in the basic artifice chapter. Cool. So that needs a couple alchemical brass and a couple thermometers and more leather. I'd like to get those up and running, and then we can get into more alchemy stuff, because that would be cool. All right, so for leather, I'm hoping that I can just actually Editions laser this stuff into leather. Pretty sure I can. Find out, unless you made the recipe not work. Hey, it works! Hooray! I'll take it. Oot. It is unfortunate that I decided to remove that door and then made a door. I'm sure people had a lot to say about that, but that's okay. That's okay. So we're going to need a couple thermometers, so let's get 2 more of you. Right, and 8 gold. Cool, and then we just need some alchemical brass. We've got 1, and I believe it was flint that is required for alchemical brass. Do we have any? We do. We have enough that I can make that happen. Cool. So then it would be 1 iron and 1 flint. And let's make sure that we're ready with this bit. Cool. And then any excess aspects can be turned into quartz slivers. I do like the quartz sliver approach because you get a lot of quartz slivers. And it's just overall nice. All right, cool. Now I'm pretty sure this is a bauble. Right. So I can wear my goggles of revealing without, you know, doing that. And that's perfect. Nice. All right. Cool, 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 cool. And that was a quest, by the way. There's probably a lot of quests that I haven't handed in the Thaumcraft section. There totally is. So let's just hand these in and see if we get any good loots real fast. Because we're still at a point in the game where even random loot chests can be useful. And I'm still unsure if all 3 of these loot chests have the same, or if there's like any reason to pick one over the other. But we'll find out. Now, what did I need to do to complete Crucible? We need a cauldron. I've had a cauldron at some point. I must have, because I made one. We're going to have to make another one soon, so hopefully I'll complete the quest when that comes around. All right, cool. So we got, ooh, the scanner. That's cool. Remember, that was a quest. And I've been meaning to do that. Hey, open block fans. Soulstone saves you from death while carrying, single use only. That's neat. Speed upgrades from mechanism, never hurts. And more speed upgrades from mechanism. All right. So my mechanism room, I've been keeping a couple upgrades in one of these chests, I thought, but maybe I'm making that up because it's apparently a giant lie, or I put them all in my machines, I don't know. Open blocks. So I do want to play with this scanner at some point, and I'm going to keep it in my inventory as a reminder to play with it at some point, because I'm going to forget. I do want the soulstone on me, and we can put away you, and I'll put away you for the time being in here. And what else can I clean up real quick? Oh yeah, look what I got, by the way. I killed a mob at one point and got a flux-infused sword. How cool is that? Though I'm not using it because this has looting and this doesn't. I mean, I could upgrade it and put looting on it at some point, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We have lots and lots of things to deal with first. All right, so that knocks out some basics. I kind of wanted to get my arcane lamp going. That doesn't look too bad, right? It's an amber block with 4 iron plates around it. Well, that's cool. I should put my amber in this room. We should have a ton of amber, because I've been focusing on cleaning that stuff up. Is it 4? Yes, it is. So that's incredibly easy. You know, I'll just keep that stack of amber with me. Oh, you know what I should do is just... I'm going to get a bunch more plates. Because it never hurts to have a few extra, and it's not like we are low on iron in any respect. Now, I'm hoping that this is working. Every time I leave and come back into the game, this... Look what's happening. We're out of power over here. It's something to do with the cables, and I'm not sure what. The fix is to break this and replace it. And now we're working again. Until I close and relaunch the game. At which point, we will not be working anymore. Weird, right? I don't know what's up with it. I don't know. I'm assuming it's Immersive Engineering's cables in some regard, but not entirely sure what's up with that. So I'm going to want to probably replace this wiring in the ceiling with some leadstone flux ducts at some point. It shouldn't be too hard to do either. It might be a little bit annoying to get in there. That's why I wish we had like morph. Morph would be amazing in this pack, just so I could like get into the small crevices. I might even add it. We'll see. But for now, I can at least get my lamp in this room so that we can prevent any form of issues. Cool. Now what I'm thinking is all the way upstairs is probably where I'll put it, because I think it'll trickle down, right? I don't know if it needs line of sight. I'm hoping that just by placing this up here somewhere, maybe I can just place it. So somewhere nice and centralized that I can place it that wouldn't like terribly obstruct with the gorgeousness of this structure. What if I just placed it up here like that? Is that cool? We'll find out if that leads to less darkness issues down here. So we'll find out pretty soon, hopefully. Okay. So over time, this should become a well-lit area, but we'll find out. We'll find out for sure. All right, what I want to work on next to focus on is going to be alchemy. Remember, the most flux that you're going to cause is typically from alchemy, because you're throwing stuff in the crucible and you're losing things, and crucibles, and that whole crafting mechanic can be messy and can be complicated. So automating that is going to be huge. So we want to get ourselves an Essentia Smeltery, which needs more brass and the crucible. Now, brass plates... Am I crazy, or are they not even showing up in JEI? Brass plates from Thaumcraft. Yeah, that's weird, right? It's really weird. I guess we'll just try it and see if it works. I'm assuming that the proper way to do this... so alchemical brass is made... in the crucible. There's the crucible recipe, right? It's 5 instrumentum. And flint has 5 instrumentum on it, with a ton of earth on it. So what we're basically going to want to do is drop these 8 in here, and then these 8. And then these 64. And that's interesting that that stuff remains afterwards. That's kind of cool. All right, and that gave me a bunch of extra terra, right? But there's your alchemical brass. I know we're going to want a decent amount of it. Brass plates are used in quite a few recipes, especially at this stage. So let's see if this thing is a thing. It does seem to be working. Hooray! Now, is there another trick to making these? that I don't know about. Like the Thaumcraft recipe is usually like 3 brass equals 3, like in a crafting window. I'm not seeing it. Metal former, it looks like just that stuff. Okay. So I can do it in the metal former, but the machine I've got going doing that right now seems to be the best approach. Okay. So what else do we need to get for this thing? We're going to need another crucible. We're going to need a furnace, and we're going to need some stone. So let's get those things cooking up. I remember, I know I've got plates over there, but since we're in our main base at the moment, we might as well craft this here, and this is a quick craft. I do like that he made this machine faster this pack. That is awesome. In fact, I would love it if that was the speed of that machine all the time, always. Because I've gotten really used to that. So this should mark my cauldron quest complete, right? Psst. Thanks. And then we need the furnace, which I might have some in here. I do. And we're going to want some smooth stone. We might want a little bit more smooth stone, so I'm going to grab it. And you know what? Well, we'll hang out for now. There might be more smooth stone in here. It totally is. Cool. Then we can sneak back to this area. So that should be most of everything that I need. We just need to turn that into a crucible, and then we're good to go, right? So that is the Essentia Smeltery. Cool, and we're going to want some Salus Mundus on the cauldron. Ta-da! Oh, Thaumcraft. Every time. It's so cool. Oh, it has to be cobblestone? Okay, I can work with that. Huzzah! Essentia Smeltery. That will be completed. Nice. Research completed. So now we can get into warded jars, which should be nice and done, right? And do we have more glass in here? We have some, yes. We're going to want a lot of you, because we're going to want a ton of jars. But before we do that, I think I should have some wood on me. Let's turn you into that. A stack of you, per se. Now, let's see. I want to say... Thaumcraft aspects. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4 is 28, right? Plus 6 is 34. Plus 5 is 39. So technically we should only need 39 jars. Technically, right? This does cost a decent amount of V to craft, but I'm going to do it now. Rather than later. I thought I had done that properly, but maybe not. So that's a good amount of them for now, warded jars, and we'll have more in a little bit, right? That works for this moment. And I'll throw these guys in here for now. We're probably going to want more gravel soon, but we'll see, because we need more brass. So that takes care of the Essentia Smeltery, right? And then we need the Arcane Alembics on top. Do I usually do 1 or 2 of those? I think 2. I want to say 2 Arcane Alembics is what I do. So we're going to need silverwood for that. And I know I've seen silverwood trees around here. It's getting a little bit dark. I know there's not too far away there should be a silverwood tree. I haven't gotten around to chopping one down yet, but I can literally see one on my screen as we speak. So I just haven't gotten around to chopping it down, only on account of the fact that I knew there was one nearby. There's probably actually quite a few. And this should be all the silverwood we will ever need. We learned something new. Cool. Saplings! Remember older versions of Thaumcraft where like silverwood had like a really major important role, and saplings were like impossible literally to come by, and you know, it was like you might occasionally get one from a tree, and more often than not you wouldn't even get one from the tree. That was good times. Remember that? Remember the nodes? You had to like pull the man out of the nodes. That was cool too. So many different versions of Thaumcraft throughout throughout the lifetime of modded Minecraft, and they all had such different like mechanics and different ways they worked. There were always like themes, right? Like you always had like golems were always a thing, you know, stuff like that. But overall, there was a lot of cool stuff. What does this count? It's protein and vegetable. How's my food? Oh, I'm doing all right. Not the best, but I'm doing all right. Cool. So with silverwood in hand, huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. That's cool. And I don't know how I got more oak wood planks on me, but I'm going to clean that up. And you know what? I'm going to put these away too. All right. So let's get a few silverwood logs turned into planks. And I know we're going to need some gold, right? So alembics, I'm going to want 2, I think, right? So let's get 4 of these. Actually, that's more than I need, but we'll be all right. And then we're going to want great wood planks. I've got great wood, but I don't have great wood on me. Why would I bring great wood in my Thaumcraft room? That's an amazing question. I'm glad you guys asked. Because I'm a genius. Great wood planks. Huzzah. I'll bring the logs over there as well. How's my lighting up of the room doing, by the way? It's not looking like it's going too well. So you know what I might do? I might go steal that thing and bring it down here. I was hoping it would like propagate down, right? But that doesn't seem to actually be working. How about up here? Are we lighting up this room well enough? We're not even doing a good job of lighting this room up. Did I miss a note that like you need some kind of aspect to feed you? Thaumcraft book. Additional sources of light may appear up to 16 blocks away wherever light levels fall below accepted safe levels. Remember, only you can move the secondary, so the spirits who have to lamp is removed. Yeah, okay. So let's just pop this down here-ish. And hopefully that'll be cool. Can I stick you like right there? That right underneath that is where the thing needs to go. So I think we'll be cool. And I also want to sleep through the night because my Thaumcraft room doesn't have doors on it. Okay, so now 2 alembics. We want 1. We're going to need a bucket, I think. Hooray! Quest complete. Essentially a smeltery. Think we've got more buckets in here, but if not, I'll just have to make one. Well, I would have thought I had buckets. Hey, quest complete, water jars. Lots of quests complete. I can make a bucket here. Sweet. All right. Next up in alchemy, we are going to want to do some tubes. We're going to need some essences, though. So let's get files going. Are files just clay and glass? They are. Sweet. So let's get a few pieces of clay. And I should probably be smelting some sand. How am I for sand? Good enough. Get me some glass, would you, buddy? Nice. Okay. Half a stack will do me. We'll get as many files as we can right now, which is 16, and then we'll come back for the glass later. See, this is why I wanted the door. I knew I'd be running back and forth a lot to my area over there, and I knew it would become really tedious really quick. So we want our Essentia Smeltery, we want our Arcane Alembic. Let's plan out where this is going to live. Does that sound like a plan? So I think the jars should sit like... So that's 9, right? So if I did this, that's 18. And on the other side, that would make 36. That would probably be pretty good, right? So if we did this and this, now you will probably have to be moved. Right? So we'll start with that. Now the question becomes, what's the range of those things I want? I want to say they're 16 blocks. So we're going to have to figure out exactly where we're going to want all this to sit. but we might wind up needing to figure out a better way to do this. But we'll figure it out. Based on the range of everything, we're going to have to figure out, like, where to place the smeltery and whatnot, right? For now, let's pop the smeltery here and here. You're going to need a bit of coal for some fuel, and you can break down aspects with that thing, right? So we're going to want our vials, so we're going to want 10 of the aspects that we want, right? So we're going to want Vitium, Vinculum, Alienus, and Alchemia. So Vitium, that's like taint, right? So what's a good source of that? There's Vitium crystals, for sure. But where would be like a good source of that stuff that I could get easily? Netherwort has it. I don't know that we've got Netherwort though, have we? Did we get Netherwort yet? Have we collected that? I know we've been to a fortress, but I don't think we've actually done anything with it. So I might need to get Netherwort. I think that's going to be like the most accessible form of the stuff. Let's check to see if I have any. I'm almost certain I don't, right guys? Oh, you know what? I do. Look at that. Okay, cool. So we're going to want a handful of those. Where did I get Netherwort from? I don't even know. Don't even know. All right, so let's put... So technically 5 you would think is enough, but remember there's loss here, at least at this point. So there's very much the potential for loss, right? So we've melted it all down, and we got like 4 instead of... Wow, that's a lot of loss. Holy cow. Hey, there's the 10 that we need, though, right? So, boom. And now we're getting some Alchemia broken down, so that's nice. That's a benefit, right? Netherwort gave us both. That's a lot of Alchemia, to be fair. Now, I might actually... Can I right-click on you with the jars to fill them up? I can, yay. Beautiful. That's cool. All right, well, that's good at least. All right, so that's 2 of the things we need, right? Just trying to be as conscious of the environment as possible. Then we're going to need Alienus and Vinculum. So Alienus comes from Ender Pearls, I know that. And Vinculum probably comes from Soul Sand. And those are like the 2 resources that we can get that from. Do I even have any Soul Sand? I probably don't. Spider webs might have Vinculum. Amber blocks out. Amber has some. Okay, that's cool. I'll take that. I have lots of amber. And then Alienus usually is Ender Pearls. Is there anything else that's easy to get? Oh, random things oak platform. Well, Ender Shards have 1, so that's neat. But that makes sense because that's basically just an Ender Pearl. It's usually Ender Pearls. I'm going to say, let's just grab a couple Ender Pearls. How am I for Ender Pearls? We have 6, and that'll have 10 Alienus on them, which is kind of a bummer. Because I know that we're going to have, like, bad luck, and we're not going to get what we need. But we'll figure it out. So you've got 10 Vinculum on you, so I'm going to put 2 in there. Oh, hey, that has actually a good amount of Vinculum. So that's perfect. Cool. So we'll get you. And then we're going to want the 2 Ender Pearls as well. Cool. Hey, there's my Alienus. Perfect. And any excess will be put into jars and then placed on the platform where they belong. And that was probably a little too soon. Click that button. Decent amount of modus. And we're good to go. All right, so that should unlock the pipes chapter for me. Yes? Huzzah! Now, I'm not going to use pipes. Because me personally, pipes are cool, but they're very confusing to me. And honestly, I like these things a lot better. So to get that, we need to get to Alchemical automation, which means we need to unlock this guy, which is nice and easy, right? This guy, which just needs a thaumium pate and a theory of alchemy. So for that, we're going to want an alchemy theory real quick. Be right back. All right, a little bit of research later. Lots of aspects went into getting that. And then what else did I need for you? Thaumium plate. So do we have that thaumium ingot? Shouldn't be a problem. We'll turn that into a plate nice and quick. And then we should be good to go. Can I just do that? Thanks. Complete. Nice. So now we can get into you. We just need another theory of alchemy. Another bit of research. Be right back. Oh, look at that. 256% alchemy. What's up? Booyah. That is cool. All right. So that should be plenty of alchemy research for the moment. And that means I should be able to unlock alchemical automation, which is cool, which we can now use to get some automated stuff going on. Well, we do need a clockwork mine, so we'll have to look into that. Requires infusion for advanced essentia transport. All right, so have I not unlocked infusion just yet? There's basic infusion. Infusion needs a feather and a vial of air. We are getting pretty much to the wrapping up point, but I do want to unlock these researches because we're going to... you know what? We have air crystals, right? So let's just use them because they should... That's going to be a lot of air crystals. Though we have a lot of air crystals, don't we? Is there something easy with air on it that's like super handy? That has like a bunch of air on it? Feathers have 5. Chickens have 5. Raw chicken, at least. Not terrible. Fluffy clouds from the Twilight Forest. Note blocks have a lot. And so do jute boxes. Let's get some of that chicken, raw chicken. 3 of them might be cool. Because I think we've got some raw chicken laying around. I would think we do. We do. Yeah, that should be cool. And then we can get 3 more files of stuff. So let's just do this, and we'll be ready to get it all once you're done melting down, right? Cool. So there's about 12 of that. Boom. Somewhere around 12 is what I would expect. All right, and now we're starting to get our air. And for that one, we want a file, and then the rest goes into the jar. Cool. And let's get ready to place these all down. Okay. So that should be good to unlock infusion. We need an arcane theory. All right, so let's do this. Let's wrap up the episode here because we're getting pretty close to wrapping up point anyway. And we'll come back next episode. Got to get some infusion going on. I guess that's cool. And then next episode, we'll get more into Thaumcraft. I want to automate alchemy by that time. Ooh, Spiritus, huh? I could probably get some of that. All right, and then we'll figure stuff out to get things going. For now, Dog20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.